Hello, thanks for joining the news broadcast. Welcome to Daily Star Online Television Enugu, where we tell the truth and rebuild the nation. I am John Paul Olani. Now the headlines. Following the inauguration of the Judicial Commission of Inquiry into the Uruku crisis by the Governor of Enugu State, Dr. Ifeanyi Ugwuanyi, the Commission has sued for peace and subsequently called for the submission of memoranda. Governor Hope Uzodimma of Imo State declares dusk to dawn curfew following the clash between the Nigerian Army and the IPOB's Eastern Security Network, wherein 5 people were killed and over 10 houses burnt. Social rights activists call on President Muhammadu Buhari to, as a matter of urgency, call Fulani herdsmen to order in order to avoid the looming crisis they've created and a possible civil war. The news is live on all our social media handles, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter handles, and lots more. Now the detail of the news. Governor Hope Uzodimma of Imo State has declared dusk to dawn curfew following the clash between the Nigerian Army and the IPOB's Eastern Security Network, wherein 5 people were killed and over 10 houses burnt. The attack by the soldiers on the community Okpuru in Olu local government area of Imo State, which was suspected to be the operational base of the IPOB's Eastern Security Network, was said to be a reprisal after members of the network engaged them in a shootout last Friday. It was gathered that one person died at the community market square during the security operation. About 10 buildings, including a church, Blessed Holy Trinity Sabbath Mission, were allegedly set ablaze by the soldiers. IPOB leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu had in December 2020 launched Eastern Security Network to protect the people of the Southeast and South-South regions from terrorists and bandits allegedly trooping in from the northern parts of the country. Kanu described the outfit as a replica of the Western Nigeria Security Network, also known as Amoteco, earlier launched by the governors of the Southwest to curb insecurity in the region. Recently, it was learned that some Nigerian soldiers resigned and joined the Eastern Security Network on the grounds that the ESN, being funded by both international and local donors, had better welfare packages for its officers than the military. In July 2020, about 356 soldiers in the Northeast and other theaters of operations had resigned from the Army, some on voluntary retirement, while others cited loss of interest as their reason for disengagement. The soldiers had written the Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Tukur Buratai, on 3rd July 2020, while the approval of the voluntary disengagement of the 356 soldiers was contained in a 17-page circular from Buratai signed by Brigadier General T.E. Gagariga for the Army Chief. Many Nigerians criticized the Nigerian Army for deploying aircraft and gun trucks to locate Kanu's Eastern Security Camp, saying it was a misplaced priority in the security challenges facing the country. On Twitter, several Nigerians believed that the military action was a misplaced priority and such enthusiasm and energy were not seen in the Northeast against the Boko Haram terrorists, nor against the bandits in the Northwest. Consequently, the Imo State Governor, Hope Uzodimma, has declared a dusk to dawn curfew in 11 local government areas of Imo State following the ongoing unrest in Olo and its environs, which has led to loss of lives and property. Following the inauguration of the Judicial Commission of Inquiry by the Enugu State Governor, Dr. Ifeanyi Ugwuanyi, to investigate and ascertain the remote and immediate causes of the recent crisis that erupted in Uruku, in Kano East local government area of the state, which led to the killing of the community's traditional ruler, Igwe Emmanuel Chidieberemba. The Commission has called for memoranda from the public, individuals, organizations, and concerned persons. In a statement by the Secretary of the Commission, Dr. Godwin Anigbo, the memoranda shall be in 10 copies, typed A4 paper, addressed to the Chairman, Judicial Commission of Inquiry into the killing of His Royal Highness Igwe Emmanuel Chidieberemba, Court 8, Judiciary Headquarters, opposite WAEC Office, Independence Layout, Enugu. Dr. Anigbo disclosed that the deadline for the submission of memoranda shall be 2 weeks from the date of announcement, 16 January 2021, but not later than Monday, 1st February 2021. It would be recalled that Governor Ugwuanyi of Enugu State, while inaugurating the Judicial Commission of Inquiry headed by Justice Harold Eya, canvassed peace and charged members of the panel to expeditiously and most sincerely discharge the onerous task, which outcome, he said, will further inform the government actions on the Uruku crisis. The governor therefore reiterated his administration's commitment to the security and welfare of the people of the state. Our frontline social rights activist, Comrade Patrick Eholo, has stated that President Muhammadu Buhari must call Fulani harassment to order in order to avoid the looming crisis which they have created already and a possible civil war. Eholo, in a telephone interview this morning, argued that the Fulani is a minority in population holding Nigeria by the jugular and must never be allowed to continue to cause mayhem across the country, accusing the president's media advisor, Femi Adesina, and the vice president, Professor Yemi Oshibajo, of complicity in the ongoing crisis in the southwest. Eholo called for the sack of the service chiefs and the legalization of firearms for citizens to defend themselves. That's the much we can take on Daily Star Online Television News. Enugu, to end the news, another look at the major stories making the headlines. Following the inauguration of the Judicial Commission of Inquiry into the Uruku crisis in Nkanu East Local Government Area of Enugu State by the State Governor, Dr. Ifeanyi Ugwuanyi, the panel has sued for peace and subsequently called for the submission of memoranda from the public. Governor Hope Uzodinma of Imo State declares dusk to dawn curfew following the clash between the Nigerian Army and the IPOB's Eastern Security Network, wherein 5 people were killed and over 10 houses burnt. And finally, social rights activists call on President Muhammadu Buhari to call Fulani herdsmen to order in order to avoid the looming crisis they've created and a possible civil war. That's the much we can take on the news on Daily Star Online Television Enugu. On behalf of the news editor, Raymond Ugu, and the production team, I remain yours, John Paul, and I say many thanks for finding time to be part of the broadcast.